will be blood.
That's right, guys. You can tell by the sound it's another Murloc video brought to you by Mythic. We changed our backline a little bit because people were saying it's still kind of meta because of CAIRNE and DIABLO. So, you know, your front line's still the same. Mercai, Dawn, Mutanus, same build. And then you have the nature comp behind, and it's, you know, light brute, appetizers, and lightning rod. And I just built it because I wanted to try something different, something that wasn't CAIRNE DIABLO, and that way nobody can say, hey, you're still kind of running meta. So I played this last night for quite a few games and did extremely well. The first comp we're up against is a Frost comp with Jaina, Garden, and Tavish, and it's the same thing. Go blue. As you see, we've already popped Jaina's ice block, and I don't want to kill Jaina just yet. I'd rather pump some damage into Garden. And I know that Flurry will kill Jaina, so I'm not even too much worried about her. And now bring in their back line. And I'm really not worried about the Tavish traps because you're going to heal it back up on the next round. And as you see, we've already popped CAIRNE's resurrection. The next one we go against is a jungle comp, beast comp, and it's same ordeal as last time with my last build. You know, you kill Big Brother first turn and pump damage into I believe I'll pump it into Rexar. I mean, all these rounds here go the same as my previous comp, except you have a different back line. But I mean, once you kill this front line, the rest is kind of easy because you already know what to expect. Since Rexar's frozen, you don't even have to worry about him. He's at 10 health. He's not going to last around anyway, so you can pump damage into Cookie and into King Crush if you want to. And a lot of people at this point would give up, seeing as, you figure, well, dude still has 2 minions on his bench and we're on our last 3. But you gotta realize 2 of his minions are about to die, and you're probably gonna pump some damage into Cookie. So Cookie will be low whenever he brings out Diablo and CAIRNE. And, you have Malfurion that can do a lot of damage to Diablo. And you have Brukan and Cookie. And by this time, you should have some extra spell damage for nature. So you're going to pump out even more damage into CAIRNE. And with his CAIRNE gone, he pretty much doesn't stand a chance, because Malfurion is going to help heal, and you can just pump damage into it. Game's over at this point. The next comp is Shadow Sound, and it's same as my other comp. Same way you open, go blue, take out Vulcan, very first round. And here, after thinking about it for a little while, I decided that I could go ahead and kill Samuro and get him knocked out, because I still have 2 blues in the back line, so I definitely don't want that fighter out there, because Samuro is pretty strong. And of course here, you can expect the CAIRNE Diablo combo. So I'm going to try to put as much damage into CAIRNE as I can. Probably won't work, seeing as both my fighters are extremely low, but it brings me to bringing out Malfurion and Brukan. And Malfurion and Brukan do a great job of countering the CAIRNE Diablo combo, simply because they can put out a lot of damage to them and heal at the same time. If you notice, both Malfurion and Brucon are sitting at full health right now, and you just whittle them down. CAIRNE's already used his reincarnation. They just do a really good job against that combo. And with his CAIRNE out the way, this game's over with. Diablo's going to die this round, and you can just start pumping damage in the rag. And there's really literally not much you can do about it. You still have Cookie sitting on your sideline waiting to come in. Here we have a Holy Comp with Anduin, Valen, and Mukla. And I played it pretty much the same way I would a jungle comp. You know, first attack, take out Big Brother, and then pump some damage into Anduin. In here you can pretty much expect the taunt, but it's not bad because you can pump quite a bit of damage into him. And then the following turn, even though he does have a big Anduin, you gotta realize you're about to pump 86 points of damage into him, because your Merc is going to grow, and you know, once again you attack 3 times with your Murlocs. And we got lucky with the Varden Death Rattle, which actually bros him, so we can just knock him out on this round. And here it looks like he went with a nature comp backline, which once again is fine because you still have Mercai up, and as you see, as soon as he attacks, he'll have, you know, 36 damage, and you pump that into a blue, and you're looking at 72 points of damage in 1 turn. And even though he killed your Mercai, you're still fine. It's 3 natures against 2, and so you're going to heal a whole lot more than he is. And as you see, I went for Brucon instead of Valen, simply because he was nature, and I didn't want to give him the chance to heal. This comp I went against was kind of an orc comp, As you see, he started out with Thrall, Samaru, and Cookie. It was a really weird comp. I gotta give the dude props for trying something new though. But you know, as always, go blue. Here I decided to go ahead and taunt with Mutanus because I know he's going to bring Thrall. I know he's going to bring Samaru. So I'm protecting my Murkai and my Varden and still being able to put out quite a bit of damage on Cookie. Cookie's now at 8 health. And as you see, they're all semi-low, especially Cookie. And we took out their Cookie, and as you see, the Thrall is now at 6 health. He took out my Mutanus, but that's fine. We took out one of his, and one of his is extremely low. And his Murkai is at 21 damage and 78 health at the moment. And Barden's still full. In here, because of speed, you can guarantee a kill on the Samaru. And you know, Murkai's about to attack and pump 31 points of damage, and we're going to freeze the Brucon just so he can't do anything. This next group is Tavish, Lich King, and Varden. And other previous videos and games I've showed you, you already know where I'm headed. With Varden out the way, you no longer have to worry about speed manipulation. With Tavish Frozen, I'm just going to try to pump as much damage as I can into Diablo, because you can pretty much figure that his last red is CAIRNE. So just try to get Diablo out the way to where you don't have that combination. I bring Brucan in, not only to help with the healing, but also he has 1 red on the board. He has 1 red in the background. So it's the best time to start trying to amplify your nature damage. and with Diablo out the way, you don't have to worry about that combo anymore. So even if he does use his aura, it's not near as good as if he had Diablo on the board still. So now you can just start pumping damage into pretty much whatever you want to. Here I send Mount Fury in to guarantee the kill on Tavish, and with my 2 blues I just pump everything into CAIRNE. I hope you liked the video. As I said, I played numerous games last night and had a really good win percentage. And I mean, like, these last 3 games are just some that I'm just putting in for you to view. But I still have many more that I could actually put in that I ran with this comp. It was fun. It was exciting. It was, you know, something a little bit new than my normal Murloc comp. I really had fun with it. And it was just great to play. I think I lost 2 games, if I'm not mistaken, the whole night. And as I said, I played quite a few, and the only 2 games I lost was to a nature comp where he had golf and he had Sylvanas coming off the bench, and against a nature with Samaru in the open. Those are the only 2 games I lost, and I'm telling you, I probably played in between 20 to 25 games last night. And yeah, it was actually pretty fun. Climbed up to the top 200. I'm probably out of the top 200 by now, but it was still fun and exciting. And guys, you got to remember, I've only been PvPing maybe a week, maybe, because I was worried about getting my mercs maxed. I now have 43 max mercs, and so I just started into PvP. So that'll tell you that this is actually doing well. And I want to give a shout out to my boy SidQT. You can catch him on twitch.tv/SIDQT. Really good guy. He's also innovative. He is the one who started the Eudora comp, you know, just because he wanted something different, something fun. Now you ought to go check him out. And don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll catch you on the next one, guys.
be blood.